your eyes for a minute. Close your eyes for a second.
Welcome back to my channel, Poshcateyes Unfiltered. If you're just joining us for the first time, welcome on board. It's Poshcateyes Unfiltered. We'll cover some few reality shows, try and recap on what's happening, get on what's trending, and as we all know, I give my personal hot take on some trending and, should I say, not so trending stories. Guys, again, subscribe, share the channel with your friends, subscribe. And with that said, let's get into episode 5 of The Real Housewives of Potomac. Episode 5 sees the ladies in Lake Norman in North Carolina. They are here on Mia's invitation and as well as celebrating Wendy turning 40. Now, I don't know how to tag this, but I'm just gonna say birthdays, Alcohol Anonymous intervention, if you say, and some blast from the past in the form of digging up salacious rumors. I don't know how this is going to shape the episodes to come. Let's just say there is a line in the sand. It's been drawn. Mia and Jacqueline are officially in the doghouse with Karen, and I don't know how this is going to come back. There is no coming back from what it looks like, because Mia and Jacqueline seem to be two in a pod and they are ready or trying their very best to take down Karen. Now, I am not sure why this is, but we're gonna get to some of the conversations. First things first though, we like to say congratulations to Giselle. Giselle has finally celebrated her last 2 babies' graduation. They call it cap and gown over there in America, but I would say they're graduating from high school and now on to uni they go. So it was a very emotional moment for Giselle. Her ex-husband was there to celebrate his daughters, and I would say this is one of those highlights and one of those milestones that when it happens as a mom, you have all but everything to be proud of. So kudos to you, Giselle. We wish your daughters all the best for the future. Now, like I said, Giselle was among the girls in Lake Norman, and she quickly took a flight out to celebrate her kids' cap and gown ceremony. Now, she left the girls in good spirit because she definitely had the talk with Karen. They seem to have resolved or buried the hatchet on the invitation chaos. So we're going to see how this progresses as the episode continues. So as you already know, guys, the episode 4 ended with this particular crazy butt dial situation from Mia. Now, this particular event or situation or scenario happened 3 years ago, according to the story. Now, Mia decided to bring it up. Why? She felt she needed to come for Karen because Karen called Jacqueline a liar. Now, I do not know what part of the story is a lie or what part is true. Jacqueline said when she called Karen, Karen sounded drunk. That was something Jacqueline said. Now, is Jacqueline trying to fuel the rumor knowing that there is a pending DUI charge on Karen's name? We don't know. Now, so Mia decided, well, 3 years ago, we were out, we were drunk, you went into the car or you tried to drive, and for some reason you butt dialed us telling us you were with another man that isn't your husband, Ray. Now, trust Karen. Karen was like, really, did this happen? Was I drunk? Well, I don't know. I think you're delusional or you're trying to just make things up. If it happened, I cannot remember. And I cannot remember trying to butt dial you for the fun of it. Now, what do I think? I was in there 3 years ago, guys. I have no clue what these women are talking about. Is Mia trying to stir the pot? Absolutely. Now, they've had beef for the last 2 seasons, right? So why didn't she bring it up 2 seasons ago? Why wait until now for the superficial, subtle dig that just did not manifest? And there's this particular friend, Joy, or whatever her name is, decided, well, she might be bringing it now because I was there when it happened. I heard the call. You said this. You were with someone. I heard the noise. I'm like, okay, girls. Let's just say things did not end well this particular night because they called it a night. temporarily because they wanted to usher Wendy's birthday. And then we can hear Jacqueline, Mia, and Ashley, Messy Boots, trying to say, yes, I scored one on Karen for coming for my friend Jacqueline, for calling Jacqueline a liar. This is not going to end here. We're definitely going to dig in deep and make sure we get to the bottom of this. I'm like, okay, girls. Wow. This is ridiculous. Now, it is very pertinent to say that Mia has a pattern. And Mia is a pathological liar. I'm going to give her that. Half of the things, 90% of the things she says are all lies. Yeah. If you try and fact check it, it's just failing the fact meter. Literally. She lies a lot. We do know that she is having a moment with her ex-husband, Gordon. Again, it's a trio effect. As you know, when three becomes a crowd, there is chaos and turmoil. Now, Gordon is unhappy that Mia has left him with the kids and ran off to Lake Norman with the girls. Now, he thinks maybe Ink might be there with her celebrating. I don't know. Like, we do now know that Gordon suffers from a mental health condition. Now, poor man, he's getting old. Half of this, I don't know what part is due to old age. I don't know what part is really due to his mental health. There's a lot, and apparently Mia is now the breadwinner. I'm not sure how this is playing out. They're supposedly separated from each other. However, Mia is still supporting him financially. I don't know. Make it make sense, guys. According to Mia, they are sometimes in the same room. She shares the same room with Ink, Gordon, and the kids. I don't know. See, I've got no experience in this type of scenario. Okay, so Mia is just gonna give us or fill us in as they go. She was giving Jacqueline the rundown of the situation at present and the verbal, or should I say, text message she's been receiving from Gordon, and it's, according to her, driving her off the cliff. Okay, Mia, make sure you look left and right before you. Yeah, she's clearly on a cliff. Okay, so the night ended with the girls ushering Wendy a happy birthday. She believes it's the best birthday she's ever had. Good on you, Wendy. We're happy for you. Now, Stacy decided to call her friend, pastor friend, religious friend. I don't know what this guy is. Okay, she called him to say hello, and for some reason, they had a conversation where TJ wants her to open up about him and their friendship or relationship. I don't know. And now we can see Stacy trying to get the girls to come say hello to TJ. And TJ is so excited, like a kid who just won a bunch of candy from throwing a stick at a piñata. The guy is so happy that they're talking about him. Now, I don't know what part. This guy doesn't swing for my team. I can see that very clearly, and there's no judgment here. I'm not sure when Stacey's going to realize this, because at this stage, there's just something not right in this situation, friendship, parent relationship. I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued, and in a not so funny way, but I am intrigued. I can't wait to see how this train wreck ends. Now, the next morning, the girls again got ready. I think they had a plan to go somewhere, but then they had to have lunch first. Now, it was during this particular lunch sit down that everything just went left. Do I say, on the scale of scoring for birthday celebration and chaos, the trajectory is still not favorable. It's not on the favorable side, okay? It's still 0. They all try to create mess during people's celebrations. So there's no win here. There is absolutely no win. Now, Karen, again, I think dug up some information about Jacqueline. Now, before that came out, Giselle did call to say she was on her way to see the girls. So they were all excited for Giselle's arrival. And then Karen brought up a situation about Jacqueline's ex-husband or current, I don't know what's going on there. These situations are just very, very confusing. They're apparently split, but they're together, not so together. They're together raising their kids. One is calling one PP, Papa, I don't know. But apparently the guy has got some criminal charges, and Karen wanted us to know about these criminal charges. Jacqueline didn't find it funny. Mia was irate and upset. Jacqueline got upset, got to the point where she was a little bit emotional. And, Karen said, well, two can play the game. You come for me, I give you facts. It was funny. And the next thing, it got into Kiana. Kiana, I'm not sure how she got hit with the stray bullet, but she did, because Mia decided to say she dated a drug dealer in her previous relationship, or her previous relationship, the guy she was with is an alleged Diddy drug dealer, I guess. Anyway, that did not go down well with Kiana, who then called her a stripper and she was for the streets. Hell broke loose because Ashley decided to chime in with Kiana's scar that she got from the altercation at the GNA's event last season. Now, Kiana was so upset about the fact that Ashley, of all people, will be questioning her about the scar that her friend inflicted on her. She got upset, left the lunch table. We saw Wendy chasing after her to try and pacify her and try and resolve things. But I could understand Kiana, we saw that incident, and it's not for the faintest of heart. She has a scar from that situation. And Ashley, seemingly very clueless, is sort of not aware, or personally has no personal awareness about situation. But again, everything has got to be a dig, however way you see it. Now, this particular chaos ended, or did not end, because Stacy decided to chime in to be the peacemaker. That didn't really work. We did see Mia and Jacqueline walking off with Ashley to the room to stage a comeback. And this comeback is in form of, tagging Karen as an alcoholic, and probably she needs to go to rehab. They decided to cite or reveal all her public record chats of the allegations surrounding the DUI mess. Stacy came in and Mia wanted her to take sides, pretty much saying, is this what you're going to be defending? She has got all of these DUI charges, criminal charges. You shouldn't be defending this. You should come to our side. Like I said, the lines were drawn. Stacy wasn't sure. Again, Stacy is like a clueless chick here. She wasn't sure what to make of this. Ran as fast as he could back to Karen to say, Karen, this is what I heard. They're calling you an alcoholic. They say you might need to go to rehab. Is it true? Do you really need to go to rehab? Should I be worried? I backed you up 100%. Stacy said all of this. And I'm like, Stacy, are you Karen's posse? Are you on the show just to, try and be the hero or play the damsel in distress or trying to save the day? Because I don't understand what your role is. I feel like you're actually making a mess of the whole situation. Now, Karen, as we all know, handled this very well. She said, well, these are public records. We just wait for the legal side of things to take form, and I'm not going to speak on this. For them thinking I'm an alcoholic and I need rehab, or I need to go to Alcohol Anonymous, that's on them. And this is where it pretty much ended. There is no resolution between Karen and Mia, as well as Jacqueline's saga. It's seemed like these three are going to go at each other really hard, unless something dramatic happens to, should I say, take or diffuse the situation, or should I just say something new would come up and they will stop having a go at each other. Guys, what do you think? Does Karen have a drinking problem? I know we're trying to make Karen's DUI charges, the topic of conversation this season. It's going to be the storyline. These women are going to try and come for her as much as they can. Again, there's really no storyline from a lot of them. And so whatever is popular will be the most talked about. Ashley, the messy boots. I'm not sure what we're going to do with Ashley, but what do you guys think? I can't wait for Giselle to come back, because obviously she will be filled in with all that has happened. I'm sure Stacey will be the one running with the torch or the mic to make sure Giselle is well abreast with all that happened in her absence. But guys, it is taking shape. Wendy's 40th birthday, no surprise, isn't really going as hooray as she would like. However, she has drank the whole place clean, that she might have no clue as to what's happening around her. I'm not calling her anything but the fact that she's having a jolly old time celebrating herself. Until next week, guys, where we come on here and speak on the latest episode of this particular season. In the meantime, stay safe and remain focused. Thank you so much again. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Bye.